to another episode of Property Talk with Monica. My name is Monica Chen. I'm the owner and managing director of Uno Property Management. Today with us again is the managing director for MV Engineering, Andrew Clark. Just introduce yourself again.
Hi there, I'm Andrew, a structural engineer just up the road for a structural engineering firm that has a few offices across New Zealand and 40 team members.
We are both companies are located in Mount Eden, Auckland. Now, today's topic is an interesting one, and a lot of developers are not having the best time right now, are they? Cost of everything has gone up, especially the cost of construction, which the government has been trying very hard, supposedly, to bring it down for us. Now, how is that going for the construction people at the moment? Are the costs coming down?
Well, we've got a mixed bag. So some of our clients are finding their costs are going up significantly, and others are doing very well at keeping them under control. Okay. So I guess the first thing to note is I'm not a QS, and I don't see all the numbers that come in and out of our projects, but I have heard and overheard a lot of things that I think are quite helpful for people.
Okay, so why don't we, you are a structural engineer, so from your line of work, what are your advice or key points you would like to share with us on optimizing or reducing the cost of construction from your perspective?
So from my perspective, often there is a large consulting team that designs the buildings that you guys build. So a consulting team would usually involve a geotech engineer, an architect, a structural engineer, perhaps some service engineers, a thermal engineer as well. And often what happens is we all go off and do our own work independently of each other.
On the same project?
On the same project.
Yeah.
So as a structural engineer, we design it so the building doesn't collapse, the architect makes it look good and flows well, and geotech makes sure it doesn't sink into the ground. What I've found is that if we all actually sit down together and collaborate, that we end up with the best solution. So if each of us present our most optimal solutions, often it's not the best overall solution. So to give you an example, if you have a very long skinny house that faces in the right way for all the sun, it might be quite cost efficient, it might look quite good and be cost efficient architecturally. But because it's so skinny, in an earthquake it's quite hard to stop it overturning. So if you change the shape of the house slightly, or change the way the walls are laid out, you can often end up with a much more efficient house or residence with no extra cost, because we can still achieve the same floor space but rearrange the way it's laid out.
So collaboration between the different professionals.
Yeah. Another example is particularly if the geotech engineers and structural engineers aren't working well together, you can end up with quite large costs in your foundations.